Hello, guys. Now they are born again means they are now in Christ, and he that is in Christ is a new creation. All things are passed away. Behold, all things have become new. But then some people ask themselves, I'm a believer, but I still have the urge to sin. I'm a believer, I still have the urge to do the wrong things. Is it that Jesus Christ didn't die to save me from sin? How come sin still has, power in my thoughts, in my mind, and I still find myself not just, having those thoughts, but also falling into temptation? The first thing I want to tell you is that the believer does not have a sin problem. Jesus Christ paid the ultimate price for sin on the cross, and this renders the power of sin useless over the life of the believer, because the power of sin over humanity is the power to condemn them eternally, and Jesus Christ himself has faced that condemnation. That condemnation can never happen to the man that believes in Jesus. This is the main thing that Jesus Christ came to save us from: eternal death. Sin cannot condemn the man that is in Christ, because Jesus Christ has already seen condemnation for anyone that believes in him. Now they are born again, what sin can actually do to you is to stop you from living a victorious life on earth. Every act of sin has a way of putting the human being in harm's way. The final products of the acts of sin are dead works. The best way to mitigate this is to grow in the knowledge of Christ. The best thing you can do for yourself is to get involved in church activities with brethren. Always serve in church. You'll find yourself losing interest in those things that are not right, and then you see yourself doing the things that are right. If you still have communications with people that are not in Christ, they have a way of influencing you to do things that are not right. These things are going to affect your fellowship with Christ because of guilt and shame. The more you grow in the knowledge of Christ, the more your life becomes better. So sin is not your problem, because Jesus has already conquered sin. But the point is, you need to start positioning yourself, as the person that you are right now. You need to reckon to become who you are. You are already who you are in Christ. You are righteous, you are holy. God has given you his righteousness. But you need to live according to the new man that you are right now. Your priorities begin to change. The things that you love begin to change. The way you speak begins to change. How you see life, your perspective about life begins to change. That is what happens to a man when he becomes born again. But you see, sin does not have the power to eternally condemn a man in Christ. And you cannot stop being a child of God because you committed the act of sin. The power of righteousness is greater than the power of sin. Before, you used to be a slave to sin, but right now you are a slave to righteousness. You are a slave to Christ. You are a born servant of Christ. Sin cannot even have the power to even snatch you out of where you are in Christ, because it is a permanent contract. If you're a believer and you still find